Let's talk about why potential feels exciting but usually turns into disappointment. So, the first thing is potential is imaginary and consistency is real. A lot of us usually go for a man that has potential rather than someone that is consistent. A consistent man is better than something or someone. Why am I saying something? A consistent man is better than someone that you see potential in. If I see potential in someone, it's just imaginary because this is something in my mind. It's playing in my mind saying, oh, I can see this person become good. I can see this person spoiling me. I can see this person text me back faster. I can see this person do X, Y, and Z. But that is all in your mind and it's imaginary. Consistency is real, right? When you focus on the empty promises or deep talks or whatever they say they're working on, that is just potential. I keep messing up. Okay. Made you get it together. Get it together. What am I talking about? Okay, cool. So you have to ignore, like, you can't ignore how they actually show up. If they say this is how they're showing up, you have to actually see how they're showing up. If they're saying something and they're doing something different, that's two different things. Consistency is how a man shows up, and potential is all imaginary and the things that he's saying. Empty promises, things that you are hearing and you think that he would, actually the way that you think that he will show up for you, and he doesn't show up that way. So yeah, you have to know the difference. You have to realize that that's not love. Potential is not love. When you're in love, you have to be in love with the person he's showing you, not what you created in your head. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us always think of, oh, well, I know he's a good person. Oh, yeah, I know that he's going to do X, Y, and Z. But when you look at it, he's not really showing up the way that you say in your mind that he's going to show up or the way that he's saying he will show up. So that's basically potential. And that ruins everything. The second thing is confusion is not chemistry. Like, literally, if you are confused in your relationship, that is not love. That is not someone that's serious with you. That is not a man that is consistent. A loyal man is always going to be consistent. Most people think that anxiety is butterflies, but that is not butterflies. Because you're not sure what's going on, that's like a toxic trait. Like, that's just confusion. Like, that is not chemistry. That is not someone that's serious with you. That is not someone that actually means well. If you are confused majority of your time with that person or with your significant other, that is not real love. So you have to understand the difference. A lot of people think that, oh, because I don't know what's going on, this is like a good feeling, this is butterflies. No. Oh my gosh, what is he going to text me? What is he going to text me? Really? Like, you got to be a little mature. Like, I understand, like, when you're young you are like immature, but then it's like when you see videos like this, you have to kind of change your mindset and be like, okay, like, this is not really what it is. Because when you start growing and you start realizing that you really really want real love, and the person is giving you confusion or signs, mixed signals, and you're over here thinking like, oh my gosh, this is a good feeling, this is butterflies. No, it's not. It's toxicity. Like, thinking that emotional highs or emotional lows meant connection, and that's not what it means. That's literally you just going and spiraling. Like, literally, it's you just going in circles, going back to square one. Healthy love feels calm, and it's not adrenaline. Doesn't mean that your blood pressure gotta be so high to be like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. Like, literally, that's toxicity all the time. If you feel as though your emotions are high, low, you don't know how to, it's not stable, that is not love. Please don't confuse confusion with chemistry. It's not the same thing. If you have to consistently guess where you stand, that's not chemistry. That's misalignment. If you have to figure out, oh, what are we? Are we together? Are we not? Like, what is this? That is not chemistry. That is not love. Again, I keep telling you, that is confusion. Confusion is different from chemistry. Chemistry is what you feel between your partner and you, right? Your partner and I. Like, literally, chemistry is that feeling that you feel like y'all both like each other. It's mutual. But if it's like one person is, you know what I'm saying, like acting all this and you're not sure how the other person, where the other person stands, that is not chemistry. That, you guys don't know what you guys are. So yeah, that's two different things. The last thing is words versus pattern. I feel like a man has a certain pattern they follow. So it's like men are very like stable with their emotions. They're not like females. Like, they're not like us. Like, men are not like us. They actually have a stable, I don't know how to say it, but a stable, like, hormone. It's like, I don't even know if they have hormones, but they have a stable like feeling. Their feelings are very stable. And it's like men are very, very, very simple. Okay. Like if a man is too much, then that's like different. But a man is usually simple. They have a certain pattern that they follow. And either it's love bombing, the person can love bomb you in the beginning and then drop you like a rag towards the end of the relationship, or they could be like, you know what I'm saying, acting the way they're acting already from the jump, and you're thinking that's love and you blaming the guy, but you can't really blame the guy because it's like, yeah, what he's doing is wrong, but you falling for it, it's like it gets to a point where it's like, okay, you keep falling for all the mistakes, and it's like you keep going back, so it's like, who can we really blame? Someone can say I'm sorry, somebody can say, oh, I'm sorry for doing this, I'll do better, but then it's like when you see the patterns, it's like, no, you're not sorry because you keep doing the same thing over and over and over. So it's like, if the person is saying, I'll do better, but doesn't try to show you any effort, there's no point of you sticking around. If someone wants to show up, they'll naturally show up. They're not going to wait for you to say, hey, can you show up? They will show up unannounced. Yeah, that's what effort is, doing something without being told. Like you naturally showing and trying that you actually want to be here. If a person shows you they don't want to be here, why are you still with that person? I just don't understand girls that always want to be with men that don't want them. Like you can clearly see the men don't want you, but they show you in private they want you, but then in public it's like, if they don't show you the same, you know, the same feeling, why are you there? Someone's potential is literally them talking and yapping, but reality is in patterns. The way they show up for you, the way they put in effort, that is what shows that you are not romanticizing potential. You actually like the man, or the man actually likes you. Sorry. The reason why females romanticize potential is because they want to feel chosen. They want to be like, I don't want to say pick me, but yeah, you want to be a pick me with that person, like the person that you're with, not in front of people, but just like, okay, I want to feel chosen, I want to feel seen, I want to feel heard. You know, you want to prove that you were loyal and patient, which is a nice gesture, but it's not worth it. You can have potential in someone, like, right, in someone that already shows that they're putting in effort, that's different. But if you are with someone that naturally does not show any effort, or that doesn't show you any consistent patterns that they actually want to change, you're really wasting your time. You trying to be understanding is just you just thinking in your mind that's you being understanding, but it's really just, yeah, it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time because I feel like I'm an understanding person. Like I told you guys, I always say I'm very, very empathetic. I'm very empathetic. I love the word empathetic because I love to put myself in other people's shoes. And that is me demonstrating kindness. I was just like, okay, I don't know where or what you went through or what that means, but I feel for you. You know what I'm saying? I feel for you. But sometimes you can be empathetic and, you know what I'm saying, from a distance. You don't want to be empathetic close and doing so much and breaking your back. Back then I used to do that, but now I don't do that anymore. So you have to understand that being understanding is not you being strong. You being understanding is you being understanding where he's coming from. You're understanding where he's coming from, but that's that. You don't have to like, you know, demonstrate anything else. Like that's that. You trying to heal people instead of choosing yourself. Like sometimes you have to choose yourself. You trying to sit here and help someone, like, come on. You got to help your own self. Like you got to heal within yourself. Like if you are healed, find someone that's healed also. I know like love is very, very like a touchy subject because when you love someone you'll do anything, but it's like at some point you have to know your value. You have to know who you are. You have to choose yourself. Like you always have to choose yourself. So don't fall in love with potential. Fall in love with how consistent a man is. That's what I would say. That's my advice, okay? Me personally, I saw potential in my man because he was already showing me effort. That's why I decided to continue going with him, because it wasn't like he was just doing whatever and he's like, that's just how I am. Like, no. If you are just saying that's just how you are, then you could stay how you are. Like you are not trying to change. You are not saying, oh, I'm trying to improve. Like, no, you know? And I understand when you're young, like you probably don't know, but once you know, it's like, okay, you know, change, you know, and change for yourself. Don't change for your girl. Like people need to change for themselves nowadays. I feel like people are just so into like, oh, I want to change for my girl, whatever the case may be, because it's like, let's say your girl does something that you don't like anymore. Are you just going to go back to your old ways? Like, you know, and it's nice to say, okay, you changed for my girl. That's cool. Like, I feel like that's nice, but you have to also change for yourself. You know, you are getting older. You need to do better. You know, you're probably going to have kids, or if you don't want kids, that's different. But Yeah, that's what I think. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next.